mess. Well, we're in the midst of it. And if you've been watching the show, we've been talking about how we've been in a bull run. It's just looking a little bit differently than it did last cycle. And that's primarily because of Solana and how easy it is to create meme coins. Back in my day, you had to be an actual dev to really kind of launch something or have some sort of technical experience. And this was generally done on Ethereum. Or what people would do is they would buy up majority of liquid supplies of complete trash coins on like Cryptopia and CoinEx and Mercatox, who knows what. And they would rebrand them. They would be meme coins, whatever it is. And if you're familiar with Wulong, you know. If you're not, go look it up. But this cycle is very different because anybody can launch a meme coin. It's super, super easy with the likes of Pump Fun and with XRPL's platform and all the different platforms for meme coins. I think Cardano has one as well. And also, too, to the Cardano people that do not watch my show, but have something to say on crypto Twitter, stop doing that. It's annoying. But we're going to be talking briefly about this being the biggest crypto super cycle. Dogecoin, maybe to $1. We'll have to see. And as always, I'm WendyO. This is the O Show. I talk everything crypto every single day. If you want more, which I know you want more, you need more because you're going to actually need somebody to help guide you through the insanity of what crypto is. You need to subscribe with all alerts set, smash a like, and always drop a comment. And shout out to Alpha Gamer. He made a substantial amount of money for being long on Bitcoin. He posted about it. He is in our chat almost every single day. And the type of alpha this guy drops, well, that's why his name's Alpha Gamer, is absolutely ridiculous. He called runes early. He's called multiple different things early. Okay? We've talked about XRP price suppression. We have. Today is going to be a little bit quick. My sister is going to be here. Not the one with the big booty that pumped Bitcoin to $70,000. That was my other sister. I have two. I have two sisters. So I have one autistic sister, and then I have one sister that's an OT that works primarily with autistic folks of all different ages. The one with the big booty, that's OT. She was here yesterday. And the other sister is coming soon to pick me up because we have to do something together. So I have to do this as fast as I can. Because we got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of stuff cooking. And I'm starting to see more and more people get excited about crypto on TikTok, which is a big indicator that retail is finally coming over. But before we kind of talk about that, because we've been talking about meme coins a lot, as always, crypto TikTok, I need you guys to understand. There's a lot of people that are making money on meme coins, but these are more experienced traders. If you're brand new to crypto and you want to dabble with meme coins, you're probably going to get wrecked. You're more than welcome to use Moonshot. Moonshot is going to be an easy way for you to dabble in meme coins. You're probably still going to get wrecked. So just go in understanding that, and you're probably going to outperform by holding Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging on Bitcoin or Solana or whatever it is. That's just my opinion. You guys do whatever it is you want to do. Okay? Do whatever it is you guys need to do. And make sure y'all smash the like, stop the grifting. But anyways, let's get into it because there's a lot to cover, a lot to cover. US spot Bitcoin ETF saw 470 million in net inflows yesterday, which was the highest in 2 weeks. What is an inflow? An inflow is when money's coming into the market. So these traditional financial firms like BlackRock, which led the inflows with $315 million, they are buying. And it is a lot harder for them to sell because they are not operating in a true decentralized economy. They are operating in a world where they buy Bitcoin based on customer demand, and then it goes to custody, and they've got their banker hours. The difference between BlackRock and the ETFs and us, number one, we're early. And as always, the only way I would invest in a traditional crypto or Bitcoin product if it's going to help give me a tax cut. That's it. But I'm going to custody my own Bitcoin. And this kind of, I feel like, helps facilitate positive growth of Bitcoin because these guys just can't dump on the market. They can't. We're going to talk about ETH in a little bit. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Again, I have ADHD. I got ADHD. So yesterday, we were talking about this story. Like, this is good. This is big. But at the same time, remember, there is my personal opinion when it comes to BlackRock. I think that I'm not going to talk about it on the show. I've talked about it on Twitter. I'm not going to talk about it too terribly much. DeFi is freedom, but a BlackRock or an ETF is not freedom. That is centralized. DeFi is decentralized. Bitcoin is decentralized. But the big boys are here, and we have to play hardball. The best way to fight against the system is to custody your own Bitcoin. And yesterday, like, look at the market. Look at the market. Okay? Look at the market. Look. Everything is pumping. Dogecoin, 19%. That's primarily because of Elon. We'll talk about that. Sui, 27%. Popcat, Nero, everything is up. You'll notice a lot of meme coins on there. A lot of these meme coins you see here are not like a lot of the meme coins you're going to see in the trenches. Most of those will not make it. 99.9% will go to zero. With that being said, let's look at Bitcoin. Why is everything pumping? Everything is pumping because Bitcoin is pumping and looks absolutely beautiful. Bitcoin kissed $70,000 multiple times. Multiple times. If you need help with Bitcoin or crypto, you contact Dame on my website. You do not contact me. I am not a financial advisor. I am a shock jock. This is Bitcoin. Look at this massive God tier candle. And this is kind of what we have been talking about, the pattern. That's why I've been doing too much TA on Bitcoin. There's not really a lot to do. However, if you want to use my ref links to sign up, support the channel on a centralized exchange, not your keys, not your coins, read the terms of service, understand the risk. We have Margex and Femex down below. Margex, no KYC. But this is a pattern that I talked about potentially happening. And we actually shot above the $72,000 area. And we are literally less than $2,000 away from all-time high. Chicken bone broth gang. Why is Bitcoin pumping? It is election season. This is my silly little Bitcoin chart. Kind of just showing you the differences between this election season and last election season. DeFi summer, election week, the send. This is also election week. I think next week or the week after. And we're seeing a premature send, breaking above $71,000 resistance, $70,000 resistance. Can this be an epic reversal and can we go back down? Yes, we can. But we've got great support really at $54,000. And with election season, this election season is so important to crypto because crypto has become a big talking point about it, okay? Big talking point. We have one presidential candidate that's pro-crypto, one that is not pro-crypto. I'm voting for the pro-crypto candidate. Why? Because crypto is my livelihood and this is how I give back to my community. This is how I take care of my daughter. This is how we change the way things have been done with more money, unfortunately. We can't do it with our words. We can't do it. Even with, well, I guess the action would be, thank you. I guess the action would be, money makes people listen, makes people stop and listen. And you do that with crypto. Because that's really the only way to really generate a lot of wealth in the United States of America right now. That's just my personal opinion. But what do I know? Anyways, with that being said, this is my chart, my little fractal chart over here. And this is what I'm seeing. But we're a little, this cycle is technically like last cycle, people are saying it's a super cycle. This cycle is a super cycle, in my opinion. We're going to have an insane bull run, whether Trump wins or whether Harris wins. It doesn't matter. And depending who wins, it will be the last run in the United States of America. Just my opinion. Solana, I bought a couple ETH worth of Solana yesterday, is absolutely sending. Going crazy. Ethereum, even though people are like, Ethereum's dead. Ethereum's not dead. BlackRock is invested in Ethereum. Ethereum is a lot slower than what we're seeing with Solana and Bitcoin and whatnot. But BlackRock will not let Ethereum fall. Why? Because they have adopted it. There's an ETF. I also do hold Solana. And then also too, runes. Look at Dog. Dog is just kind of moseying along. And then also Sui. Sui is all, like, I was down in my position. Now I'm back up. Woo! 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 It was like $100. I was just trying to prove a point. But look at this God tier candle. They do have an unlock coming soon. All right. Anyways, let's get started. Okay. Let's talk about BlackRock. This is look on chain. Basically tracks what BlackRock does, because if you want to buy Bitcoin, you're going to get tracked. But BlackRock bought 322 million Bitcoin again yesterday and currently holds 408,000 plus, about $30 billion worth. Do not sell your Bitcoin right now. I'm not selling mine. I'm going to be holding on to it long term. But that's what we're seeing happen. And with this, the dollar surges. It continues strong on U.S. economy pre-election. This is a complete Ponzi, though. The difference between Bitcoin, which is real value, and the dollar is that the dollar is a Ponzi. Bitcoin is not. Bitcoin is not, but the dollar is pumping. Dollar is pumping. We are up. We are up. We are up. Dollar is sending. And again, the dollar is super easy to trade. I should probably start trading it, but I digress. Things are getting exciting here in America. Grifting season, baby. Woo. And now let's go ahead and talk about China. China plans 1.5 trillion fiscal package if Donald Trump wins U.S. elections. And this is why American politics are so important, because other countries follow suit. So let's read a little bit about this. Let's talk about how this is positive for the market. Because, even though crypto is kind of banned in China, people still crypto in China in different areas in that province. So a potential victory for Trump could have big implications for China. China is dealing with a collapsing property market, which we're also seeing happen in the United States of America. No one's really talking about that, though. We spoke about it on the channel. And what that means in the United States of America, it's a little bit different than 2008, but we are probably going to see another 2008, unfortunately. I don't want to get into it too much because I got to go through this. Government will meet to discuss a stimulus package worth over approximately 1.5 trillion. Discussions will start the day before U.S. election and finish after the president is announced. Stimulus aims to inject liquidity into China's economy, which could lead to fiscal uncertainty in U.S.-China relations if Trump wins, because we don't know exactly what he's going to do, except the things that he says he's going to do. Also, too, Arthur Hayes is somebody you should be paying attention to on the internet. If you're not, you should. BitMEX dude, incredibly smart. Arthur Hayes says China's QE, quantitative easing, and stimulus will be really good for Bitcoin. Why? If Arthur Hayes talks, we listen. He said it's aggressive treatment for economic issues and believes as inflation rises, Chinese citizens and elites will increasingly turn to Bitcoin to safeguard their wealth. He mentioned past crypto devaluations in China led to significant increases in Bitcoin prices. He mentioned past currency devaluations in China led to significant increases in Bitcoin. And that's what Bitcoin is for. BlackRock has said it. All the traditional financial firms are starting to come around and say it. Bitcoin is a good hedge against geopolitical risk, against the W word, against the insanity that we're seeing happening, against money printing. Why? Because that's what it was designed for. That is what it was designed for. And it's doing exactly what it should do. And inflation is actually good for Bitcoin because Bitcoin is deflationary. And the higher the dollar goes, or the less it's worth, the more Bitcoin is worth. And it's a better hedge. I'm getting people asking me to talk about the Richard Hart case. If you want me to talk about the Richard Hart case, stop being lazy and send me the documents. I can't do everything on my own. So if you want me to cover it, you need to send it to me. If you're not going to send it to me, I'm not covering it. And all I know is that the insanity that we are seeing in the market will continue to be insanity. Yes, baby. We always got that chicken bone broth. Always, always, always. Marcus says, buying runes like Lobo and Dog. Shout out to Dog. We love Dog. Marcus has got that dog in him. Woof. Smash the like, share this. Now let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And again, I'm going to repeat this for those in the back. Bitcoin will not solve everybody's problems, but it is a good place to start. It represents many different things. My Bitcoin that I've been holding since 2017 is worth so much more and continues to go up. My daughter liquidated her account and I bought Bitcoin. Why? Because I can. And you should consider looking into it. But let's go ahead and talk about Dogecoin because Elon Musk loves a Doge. Breaking, Elon Musk introduced as co-founder of Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, and this is something we talked about. We talked about it yesterday too. Can we see Dogecoin hit $1? I don't think so right now, but I'm happy to be wrong. And then we have Elon Musk also tweeting this. The mainstream media having to cover Doge, Elon Musk. He loves it. And his ego is getting stroked, baby, and we love to see it. Pump our bags. Dogecoin bets spike to 1.3 billion as Trump popularity sees Doge rocket, 15%. Stablecoin margin futures on Doge have spiked with Doge-denominated bets rising 33% since Sunday. And again, if you don't know what Doge means, it's government efficiency what is it? What was it? What was it? Oh my God. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. Department of Governmental Efficiency. Price is up over 20% in the past 7 days, over 35% in the past month. Dogecoin is a safer bet. Why? It is cyclical. It's not guaranteed to always go up, but at the same time, look at this. It's a safer meme coin, in my personal opinion. But do what works for you guys. I don't care what you do. Just make money. Be happy. Think for yourself. We're still a bit away from all-time high. We're currently at 17 cents. We are now, in order to get back to all-time high, 320%. You can get Dogecoin on like literally any exchange and Robinhood as well. Now let's get in a little bit of what else do I have today, because I gotta go. Let's talk a little bit about Ethereum, because everybody's crying about it. So Vitalik. This is a pretty funny exchange here. I won't say that word because I understand that it bothers some people. I did grow up in the 90s, but at the same time, Vitalik is talking about possible futures of the Ethereum protocol, the splurge. Vitalik, I'm telling you, for the love of God, we don't care about layer 2s. We just want Ethereum, the layer 1 to work. Solana's next. Hold on to your knickers, honey. Be patient. Some of y'all just need to listen, especially tic-tackies. With that being said, is Vitalik on the spectrum? Yes. Am I on the spectrum? Yes. Are some of you on the spectrum? Yes. Does it matter? No. We're all here to win. So Vitalik is talking about, what's going to happen to Ethereum in a while. Okay. But we also have some really bearish news, and I don't really care about that report. I'm tired of the layer 2s. And again, that's why I hedge. That's why I've got Cardano and Algo, Solana and Ethereum and all the rest, and Sui, all the other layer 1s. I like to hedge. But let's talk about some bearish things for Ethereum. Ethereum withdrawals surge as investors pull 750 million from exchanges. So basically, people are either exchange reserve or Ethereum reserves on exchanges fell from 42 billion to 39.9 billion, potentially stabilizing or increasing prices. Vitalik recently detailed the purge, aiming to improve scalability and reduce data complexities on the network. Good for him. And again, over 750 million in Ethereum has been withdrawn from exchanges in the past week, suggesting longer-term holding trends. So it didn't say sells. But it said withdrawals. So what I imagine people are doing, they're probably taking their crypto off of the exchange, the Ethereum off of the exchange, and swapping it for Solana. Maybe. I don't know. But with that being said, this is also very bearish for Solana. Ethereum giant consensus lays off 20% of staff amid Ethereum slump. This is ridiculous. This shouldn't be happening. And again, I talk about the differences and the similarities between Ethereum and Solana as far as the community goes. This is ridiculous that they're doing it, and it's a very bad timing. I thought that they had already laid off enough people during the crypto contagion, the bear market, but I guess they didn't. Due to regulatory uncertainty and macroeconomic conditions, affected employees will receive severance, extended stock options, and continued healthcare benefits. 163 out of 820 employees were laid off. That's bearish. That is bearish. What do I think about Ethereum? All I know when it comes to Ethereum is that BlackRock is invested, and BlackRock's not going to let anything go to zero that they put money into. Could that change? Yes, but that's like my hill when it comes to Ethereum. I'm hoping for at least $7,000 to $10,000, and I'm dumping it all. I really want to be cut down less on altcoins, but I've been holding since like sub $80 and for a lot of it. Now let's talk about Solana and Chainlink. Chainlink data streams now available on Solana, bringing low latency, pull-based data oracles to help power DeFi ecosystems. This is bullish for both Chainlink and Solana. And again, I really think that Chainlink is an amazing project. They are just so involved with so many different ecosystems. To me, it's a no-brainer. It can provide near instant market prices and information. Low latency means there's almost no delay in getting the data. Without oracles, DeFi doesn't work. It doesn't work. It just is what it is. Are you guys holding Chainlink though? I want to know. Are you guys holding Chainlink? Which one will outperform? Solana, probably. That's why I'm holding both. I'm going to buy more today. Probably. All right, couple more stories and I got to go. I'm going to get through these really quick because I just want to give you guys the alpha. All right. Apparently, a hacker compromised Andy Avery's founder of Truth Terminal and posted token IB making 600,000 less than an hour. You guys have to be careful with those. How do you spot a scam? Don't just ape in first. Do your due diligence. Yikes. Also, grass. It looks like the token is a hot mess. So anybody that invested in this, they got wrecked. It's just not, it's not good. Well, I don't know. Did they get wrecked? I don't know. A lot of insanity happened with it. I hope you guys made money off of it. But apparently there was malware, all kind of stuff. Who knows? Who knows? Also, too, off the grid just surpassed 100 million transactions and only almost 9 million wallets created. This is a Avalanche game. If you guys are not paying attention to Web3 gaming, which we talked about, GameFi, you should, because it's doing really well. We just don't talk about a whole lot on this channel. Go to Crypto Stash. He covers a lot of this stuff. Also, too, Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. The SEC chair should withdraw all frivolous cases and issue apology to American people. That would be nice. But if we don't get a pro-crypto president, that's not happening. If we get Trump, Trump will be firing Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler. With that being said, you guys, thank you so much for being at the show today. I know we streamed a little bit early. I know. I got to go. I've got no channel members in here today. You want to become a channel member? You can. You can do so. It's like $4 a month. Anyways, with that being said, I do have to go because I have my sister's coming over. But again, you guys, Bitcoin is pumping. We will probably break all-time high. And if and when we do, that's price discovery. Things can get really, really crazy. I am holding Solana and I'm watching Solana directly compete with Ethereum. Cardano is also now building with Bitcoin. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm not fading Solana this cycle. Solana is still under $200. I think Solana will hit minimum $700 to $1,000. Dogecoin is the easiest meme coin to get involved in. However you want to get involved with meme coins, go to Moonshot. It'll make it a lot easier for you. And on that note, I got to go. My sister will be here and I got to leave literally in 4 minutes. Sending you guys love and light. I got a really good video for you coming out 3 p.m. BST. Bye-bye. Bye, babies.